Hello again, YouTube. My name is Zyvo. Last we left off here, I'm not really sure what this area is. I've just been recording these videos back to back pretty much, so I'm not sure what we're going to go into. Maybe this is going to be a guide video, maybe this is just going to be a let's play. I'm not really sure. Hey look, Zex is on. That's cool. That's an admin. It did say Kainzo came on just a moment ago. Not sure. I don't see his name. Anyway, this is what's supposed to be Forgotten Realm. It said Forgotten Realm. It's supposed to be the Forgotten battlefield. I'm not sure if it's the exact same map. It could be. It could be completely different. I might do a let's play on the actual map so that you guys can see where some of the bosses are, what things are, as far as like the red square that was in video 1, where all of those things are located, and some pretty nice grinding locations. I might only go up to T3 dungeon because that seems to be the furthest that I can go before dying repeatedly. Anyway, there were a few things that I hadn't mentioned before we go on this little adventure here. Little part of a guide here. First off, after you get your class up to, after you get your crafter level all the way up to 20, you either have to pay 500 coins or get a chaos, a order, and a catalyst of the crafter in order to level up. Now, catalyst of the crafter, most people sell them for around 300 to 400 coins, meaning that it's pretty pointless to even go grab one of those. You have about... Oh, hi Kainzo. Alright, just wanted to make sure that he knows why I'm here. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah. Crafter Catalyst usually costs around 300 to 400 coins. This means that the 500 coins you need to pay to level up your crafter and the Catalyst are kind of... There's the reason to get a Catalyst. But if you can find one for cheap, or from what I hear, you can find them off bosses in the dungeons here. They are very rare drop. I have not found one yet. Like I said in... Actually, I don't think I have said. In the dungeon, in the T1 dungeon here, I am commonly found running around, just in places people can't find or people aren't normally located. So I kind of just run around and collect some souls so that I can get some money, so that I can feed my town right now, because it is a starting town and not a lot of players are on it. I kind of have to pay the entire 71 coin tax by myself. So I can vote, I can run around here and collect souls. But yeah, that's basically how I'm feeding the town right now. The town does have a 5% tax rate for residents. But yeah, I'm basically running around here. Anyway, back to the Chaos and Order things. Let me get rid of the bad... There we go. Chaos and Order catalysts usually go for around 20 to 30 coins. So you're looking at about 460 to about 320 or 200 and 340 coins, somewhere around there for leveling if you want to try to find the catalysts. I haven't been able to find catalysts on the market for a while. Last time I tried to find catalysts on the market, I accidentally bought for 250 coins a catalyst of the crafter. Now, crafter and or not Crafter Caster. Crafter and Caster are not the same catalyst. They don't fuse together properly into the book that you need to level. So try to pay attention to that. I had to literally farm around the T1 dungeon for about, I'm going to say 30 to 40 minutes for that 250C. So I kind of wasted my time there. I went ahead and stuck it back on the market for about 200C just so I can get some of my money back. I'm not sure if anybody bought it yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and explore this and see what we can actually find. If it's an actual dungeon or if it's a tutorial dungeon. Let's see. Help cleanse the forgotten battleground of the forgiven, unforgiven, and withered enemies. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think there is actually a wither in here or anything that can actually use wither on you. So, let's go ahead and see. I'm not sure what these chests are for. Maybe the admin were storing building materials, I guess? Though I would build a line and just kind of middle mouse click for that. But okay, that's how they do it. I don't think that's supposed to be here. It looks like a pudding. A cup of pudding. I don't know what that is. I can't seem to hit it. I am going to put it on the forums. Let me take a screenshot. That way I can actually... There we go. Alright, I'll go ahead and put that on the forum, see if it's supposed to be there or what. Anyway, there is supposed to be a mob that spawns here. From what I understand, the redstones are the standard mobs. The gold are the sub-bosses, and the green, like you can see right there, are the bosses. That's from my understanding. I haven't found a guide on dungeons or anything anywhere. So if this is like the actual dungeon, I should be able to jump directly into the water here. Not sure if there's going to be anything spawning. Like I said earlier, they are still fixing things. I can't imagine them to send level 1 noobs into this place. It is a little hard for noobs. I seem to be getting a small frame rate issue. Okay, so there is a boss on that bridge. I'm gonna drop my weapon here. There doesn't seem to be anything spawning. There is a boss on that bridge. I might go to the other dungeon because my graphics card can't seem to be rendering this one right. Anyway, I'm not sure if this is still being worked on. It seems like it is. So I'm going to ask Kainzo if this is still being worked on here really quick. Like I said last video, I can't merge videos together. My player doesn't work. Hey look, an actual mob. He doesn't have his clothes on though, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that they are still fixing this thing. Let me message, and this is another thing that noobs have a hard time with for some reason. /MSG, the player name. I'm going to type in Kainzo. Hey, are you guys still working on this? There we go. The other one is /R. And /R basically replies to the last person that messaged you. So I'm going to put message is for video. Sorry. I'm getting a little lag here. Line server may differ slightly though. Oh, live server. Okay, not sure what that means. Is there a point in... Or should I get back to survival? Alright, so when you're running in here, I am going to actually make a let's play of the actual thing, if my system can handle it. If not, I will lower settings a bit. Oh. Okay. That didn't work. What? Oh, I'm lagging. Okay, so how long has this video gone? That shouldn't be lagging. I'm not sure why it's lagging. Let me see. As you can see from my start menu, I've been playing with a lot of things to figure out how to get everything to work properly for this video. So, not sure why it's lagging. Alright, once we go through here, in the actual, that looks a little strange, in the actual map, which again I am going to probably do a let's play tonight before uploading these videos. Once you make it to here, which the spawn is right there where my cursor is, on the other side of the tree. Once you get over here, basically you go through here, and you are teleported to the next dungeon. Otherwise, they have this actually blocked off right now. I can't go back. There will be another... I guess I can. So basically, you can go backwards into the gate again, but you won't go into the Forgotten Grounds, which is actually right here. You'll actually go... I don't think you'll go to here in the actual survival map. You'll actually go back to spawn, which is where I was hoping to go. Anyway. Oh. There is actually a lot in here. Interesting. To test. I'm surprised I don't have this open, seeing as this is the test server. Anyway, you can actually, when you first go through the spawn portal, you will actually spawn in here. I'm not entirely sure how to get back here. That is a small problem that I kind of see with the map. Anyway, you can go to the tier 1 through, I believe, it's a max of tier 2 dungeon. And Necropolis is where we were when we came back to this room. Crush Flame Keep is another tier 2 dungeon. I guess there's like 4 tiers, I guess. Anyway, Crush Flame Keep, not really sure where the dungeon is. I don't think there's one in the first dungeon. I think it only goes in Necropolis. Stoneflow Castellum, level 20 through 29, as you can see, they go up. Now, in the Let's Play that I'm going to make later, you can only go, you can actually go up past this, but I'm only going to go up to the tier 3 Trickster's Domain. I love the boss in here. It's a little bit buggy, but I do like the boss. That's as far as I can go before starting being killed. Anyway, Elven Palace, Desert Town. Those you can both find at the Trickster's Domain. Sky Castles I have actually found. It's actually very pretty. It actually has a gate that will bring you back here. Ivory City. Now I believe everything above T5 is PvP enabled. At war times. Now war, you're gonna see a big lettering right here on your window when you first come in. Not when you first come in, but in a bit while you're playing. It'll say war in like 15 minutes. Basically, war is not really a problem unless you're in the T5 plus dungeons. War is basically where they take the dungeons and make them PvP enabled, meaning players can run around and kill each other. What fun. I haven't actually gone into a dungeon during war, mainly because, one, I am still not very comfortable with the PvP here, and two, as a ranger, I am not good at close range. I mean, I can equip an axe as ranger and a bow as ranger, but I am not good at PvP anyways, so I just kind of stay out of PvP in Minecraft. Anyway, tier 6 dungeons, Red Hand Keep and Dark Palace. Now, I've not been to these. I'm not going to go to them. I kind of do want to go to them, but I don't want to lag my game out again. If you come in here and you do go in these, make sure to be aware, if you go through the exit gate, you won't actually come in here. You will actually go to a place out in the outworld, in the overworld. I'm going to go in here, see if it does anything. This is test, so it might actually just be a test version of the map, in case, I don't know, a rogue admin comes over and blows up the main one. Anyway, Dark Palace. This is the only T6 dungeon I'm going to actually run around in. I'm going to end this video pretty soon. I've run out of things to talk about for the guide. I will look over and see if I missed anything. If I did miss anything, I will possibly just make a small guide video. Now, these dungeons, you can leave the bounds of the dungeon. I wouldn't. There's nothing out there. You can probably just explore for miles and just not find anything. Like I said, these dungeons are huge. I mean, it probably took them a month just to get this one dungeon done. Strange steps, but okay. Yeah, it probably took them about a month to get this one dungeon done, and I believe there are like 5 or 6 people on their build team. So yeah, they had to choreograph how they built this thing and really just went in and did it. I've never really seen huge places like this in any other server, including dungeon servers. And the amount of monsters in here, like here's another green. I do have their texture pack on, so everything does look different from normal Minecraft. These are just lights. I'm not sure. If you fall into this, can you get out? I think you can. It seems you can. I'm going to go ahead and guess that monsters are going to be attacking you like crazy as you're trying to climb this thing. In fact, I think I hear a skeleton somewhere. So yeah, play around in the dungeons. I do not recommend going to the T2 dungeon unless you get to level 10 at least, and unless you are in a party. If you are below level 15 and not in a party at T2, I suggest you go to a party. Even as ranger, I suggest you go to a party, Now, I have actually gone into the T2 at level like 9 or 8 or something and played around in there. And I did do a bit of grinding, but there are ranged enemies. They do use spells. They do have spells that hurt you in water, strangely. Like fire spells that make you continuously hurt for 3 seconds. In water, you can't avoid it. You can't just turn off the water, or turn off the fire, I mean. So yeah, there is a lot of death to happen if you are a low level player going into a T2 or above dungeon. Now, T1, I will show a lot of details of T1 in my next video. But as for now, I'm pretty much done. Ooh, that is a big gate. Found randomly. Let's see where it goes. I am not sure where it went. Oh, I think this is a boss room. Yes, some of these dungeons will have boss rooms. T1 does not, unfortunately. It has a few bosses, but it doesn't actually have a boss room per se. Now, bosses are a little different from the other mobs, as they usually have guards around them, like the red stone blocks over there. They might have some sort of a trick boss, like, I don't know, a blaze or something appear from underneath. It just looks like that's the street that we were on earlier. T3 dungeon does have a tricker boss. It is a sub-boss. It is a ghast. It just scares the hell out of you and comes up from underneath the stage. So yeah, there is a T4 boss that probably don't want to go to. Let's say this hallway was the T3 area. In fact, let me show you the T3 area if we can get back. I'm not really sure where it was. Actually, how long has this video gone on? About 22 minutes. Actually, we will... I'm debating whether to show it off in here and make this video 30 minutes long, or just go put it on the other video. I think the Let's Play on the first 3 dungeons is going to be a 3-part series, where I just show off the dungeons, the ones that you kind of want to go in for different farming reasons, and places and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to go ahead and go back into the normal area where the people are, and start up that video. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and have a nice night. Or day, wherever you live.